Hey y'all, it's Island Coupon Gal. I know y'all are so tired of seeing me like in the dark, but I had to do this video while I was out and about. First of all, let me just apologize. I'm already cranky because my neck hurts so freaking bad. I have been wearing a Thermacare heat wrap all day, been taking a leave, piggybacking it with ibuprofen, and I messed my neck up. I don't know if it is my heavy purse or what, or if I slept wrong. I don't know, but I pulled something in my neck and it hurts really bad. So I'm a little cranky. I'm a little testy. So I'm going to preempt this video with an apology if I sound like a biatch. I'm not trying to. Also, I'm out running around and I didn't want to do this. Yikes. Sorry, somebody came up behind me. I'm at a stoplight. I wanted to do this video outside of my home because I didn't want my husband or my son to hear me. Good grief. And Felicia, two crazy coupon moms, got me running to Dollar Tree. Of all places, Dollar Tree. I know, right? Because I have a lot of those not P&G coupons, I'm sorry. Well, they are P&G coupons, but they came out in the 916 Smart Source for the Gain. The dryer sheets. I don't typically use dryer sheets, but they're free, and once in a while I do like to rub those on some of the clothes that still get the static cling even though you use fabric softener. I like the liquid fabric softener. Some of the dryer sheets, which are still considered fabric softener, are $1 at Dollar Tree. So having a few free boxes of that on hand isn't a bad idea. So yeah, Felicia, you got me running. I'm not walking briskly, I'm running. So, I wanted to make a video, not a rant, but I did want to address some issues. Okay. So first of all, I do this to help everybody. I don't do this, because I have to. As you all can probably tell, I could go get my deals on my own, do well, and not have to take the time that it takes to set my stuff up, to separate everything, to do the math breakdown, to make the video, to upload the video, I'm trying to get better at answering questions on my videos. Yeah, so a lot of extra work goes into sharing the things that I share with you on YouTube. I do it because I want to help, and that's just my nature, right? So whenever I get like some negativity, I can't do that. Criticism is okay. I mean, everybody has their own opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. And I certainly am not one to say that anyone's opinion other than mine is wrong. That would just be crazy. Your opinion is your opinion. Somebody's looking at me. So that being said, constructive criticism is fine. Your opinions are fine. Say what you feel, right? As far as like the people, that little group of the 4 pathetic people who wait for me to upload my videos and then immediately dislike them, I've been getting a lot of questions about that from everybody, a lot of comments about it. You know what? It flatters me. I have my own personal anti-fan club, and I think it's funny. I really don't mind it. For the most part, 90% of my videos, I do not disable the ratings unless I think it's something that I don't want to hear opinions about it. There are a couple of videos that I have disabled the ratings on recently because I knew that people would be confused about it or may not particularly agree with it. But for 90 to 95% of my videos, I don't disable the ratings because whatever floats your boat, right? If you like it, great. If you don't, whatever. But I'm still waiting for that comment that tells me why someone has disliked my video. Whatever. Please keep thumbing them down because at least I know you're watching, okay? All right, so that being said, I got a comment that particularly bothered me today. Now, the written word doesn't translate very well sometimes. You can't really display the tone of your voice if you're being sarcastic, if you're being joking, if it's meant to be funny. But there are some comments that you just cannot help but to notice that it's obviously a put down or it's obviously sarcastic in a negative way. And what I mean is the comment I got on my last CVS haul talking about how my CVS just pretty much allows me to do whatever the heck I want, which is crap, because that particular CVS has the same set of rules for any customer that would walk in there. Expired Redbox coupons is no problem. Expired manufacturer coupons, that was actually brought to my attention. I hadn't ever used an expired manufacturer coupon until the manager pointed it out to me. I had coupons that were going to expire for a promotion that was running, and I can't remember the details, but I was getting nervous because the stock wasn't in, and I said to the manager, this coupon's going to expire. You didn't get the stuff in. The promotion's going to be over. I can get a rain check, but what am I going to do because my coupons are expired? And that's when they said, we take expired manufacturer coupons up to 10 days, sometimes more within reason. So ta-da. And it's not just for me, it's to any customer. And I had no idea until I was told. As far as getting ECBs force printed for items that did not qualify for the promotion, I assume you're talking about the Aveeno shave gel. First of all, I heard that deal from someone else on YouTube, and I didn't want to point them out because it's not fair. If they just didn't know, I wasn't going to put them on blast for saying something was included that wasn't. It's a mistake. It was an oversight. Sometimes things are included in promotions that we aren't aware of, and then sometimes we think things will be included and they end up not working for the promotion. So it was neither here nor there where I got the deal, but I did it because I had heard it, that it was a part of the deal. It didn't work. I wanted to exchange it for the proper items. My store chose to force print the ECB instead of returning them, having to do a money card, going back and getting the right items. Maybe they wouldn't be in stock. I don't know. I didn't even look. And then having to re-ring it up, which is a long process. They just opted to force print the ECB. It's not like I went in there and said, hey, I'm going to try something. I'm not sure if it'll work, but if it doesn't work, can you hook me up? It's not like that. That's their choice. That was their choice to do that. I was perfectly fine exchanging it for the right items. And I'm sure the 4 off 20 situation, that irritates a lot of people because some stores don't allow you to use multiple 4 off 20s. Personally, there has not ever been a store that I've shopped in, and I live in South Carolina. I shop in South Carolina, Georgia, and then I visit my parents in Pennsylvania. So no matter which store I've been to, not only have they all accepted expired Redbox coupons, CVS coupons, with the exception of the % off coupon, but they've all let me do multiple 4 off 20s in a single transaction. I think, at least at my store, they prefer, instead of me doing 20 small transactions, they prefer me to do 1 or 2 larger transactions, and I totally get that. I'm not holding up the line as much. It's not as confusing for both of us, and it's in the coupon policy. I know that the 4 off 20 state limit 1 per customer, but it's the same thing as if you would go to Rite Aid and use more than one of the in-ad coupons. It's up to the discretion of the store. It's also in the policy, and it uses the 3 off of 15 as an example, and it says, and I've said this in other videos, it says as long as your purchase meets the requirement, you can use multiple total off your purchase coupons in a single transaction. It uses the 3 off 15 as an example and says if you purchase $30, you can use 2 3 off 15s. So I didn't make that up. I didn't create that rule. And I don't understand. If some CVSs choose not to allow that, that's not my fault. To get upset with me doesn't really do anything. When I do my videos, it's to give you suggestions and ideas to show you what I did. If you are able to take away one piece of information from that video that is helpful, that's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to tick anybody off. I'm not trying to brag. My goodness, it's not about that. It's just giving you suggestions, ideas, showing you how I do it, and I think I do pretty well. So I'm doing something right. But I just wanted to be clear that I do not get special treatment at any CVS. As a matter of fact, the ones near my parents' house, they do not particularly care for me because I am a couponer. But they deal with me because I am a customer, right? That is why I have not been doing transaction ideas, because I prefer to do everything in one transaction. Once in a while, I will group things together in my videos just to show you, If you wanted to do just those particular, deals, or in my head, I am grouping them in smaller deals so that I can use increments of 20 to use the appropriate coupons, but I'm doing it all at once. That's why I group them together in my math breakdown sometimes so that you can see how I'm thinking about it in case you choose to do smaller ones. You have to do what's appropriate for your situation. Obviously, you're not going to want to buy the same things I buy. I buy what my family needs or what I want or what I donate or what's a moneymaker. If you don't want those items, then obviously you have to take away from the transaction what you want or need or feel comfortable with or can do. It just so happens that any CVS I've shopped at, and I've shopped at a lot of different ones all up and down the East Coast, takes expired Redbox coupons. That's their store policy. It's not corporate policy, but it's store policy. I have one store that will take expired manufacturer coupons. Any CVS I've shopped at allows me to use more than one 4 off 20 per transaction as long as my total warrants it and they don't beep. And with the force print ECBs, that wasn't my choice. Now, I've had force printed ECBs for other things that have been advertised in the ad. If it doesn't exclude it, then it is a valid point to argue that you should have gotten your ECBs. And most CVSs are happy to oblige because you are the customer. I do, I do understand that there are some nasty CVSs out there, but for you to take that anger out on me isn't doing either of us any good. I shouldn't, same thing with the person who, when I put ideas out on YouTube and they're in my local area and they go and do crazy stuff, they've been clearing the shelves for months around here. I start feeling like I have to wait until I'm done shopping to post my videos. That's not right either. Because of one person, I should feel some type of way about not putting my deals out there in case I say something like, well, I didn't get a chance to do this, but I'm going to go back and do this, and it's a great deal, and then they go do it at every store in the area, so I can't, or no one else can. Not cool. I shouldn't feel like I have to hold back or make excuses for the way that I've couponed because I can coupon like that. I shouldn't have to change anything about the way that I do my couponing because not everybody can do it. I'm doing what I know I can do and what I'm allowed to do and what has been told to me that I can do. And it's not just me who can do that. Now, I understand there are not everybody's going to be able to do every single thing I do, but that's when it's up to you to use your intelligence and think, well, I can't do that, but here's how I can do it, right? I don't think that's being too unreasonable. Okay, I got to get in here and get my free gain. I apologize. I did not want this to be a rant, but as you can tell, I'm upset about it because I'm passionate about helping you guys. And when I feel like somebody's trying to poo-poo all over that and make me out to be the bad guy that gets special treatment and that no one can do what I do because I get singled out as being able to do whatever the heck I do, not cool. Not cool. Okay? So thank you all for watching. I do love you all. Even those of you who like to thumbs me down, I still love you because you're watching. And as long as I help one person, I feel like I'm doing something. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.